Well, what time taketh away, cosmetic surgery giveth back. To some degree, anyway. I'll check her medical records for the precise number of procedures.
Okay. You know, I hate to be a stickler for detail about this, but we haven't really positively identified this victim. We didn't recover any form of identification on the body or at the scene. So before we go any further, let's just make sure this is Marcel or Floyd Collister or whoever or whatever. All right?
Yeah, I'm checking the body because in the last case I got stuck because I didn't check the body properly. So, fingerprint.
I love the easy ones. Here you go.
And DNA.
You know, they say celebrity deaths come in threes. I'm certainly not anxious to see another. Here, I found some skin under the victim's fingernails. I collected a sample for DNA. I guess Marcel may have gotten a piece of her killer.
So 1 DNA and 2 DNA. Alright. So, anything unusual?
What can you tell us about those contusions around his wrists and ankles?
Well, they're definitely consistent with ligature marks. The development of the bruising suggests the victim was restrained ante-mortem. I also noticed a larger contusion on the back of her head, also ante-mortem. She might have been struck from behind.
Cause of death?
She died of respiratory depression due to alcohol poisoning. It's as though she were tied down and then the alcohol strangled her. Terrible.
But it's possible that all this could have been just a horrible accident, right?
Actually, I don't think it's possible. Respiratory or heart failure usually occurs when one's blood alcohol level is somewhere around 0.4%. Now, most people in relatively good health tend to pass out around 0.3. Marcel's BAC was 0.5%.
Wow.
I don't believe there's any way someone at her age, even as healthy as she seemed to be, could have consumed that much alcohol on her own.
Force-fed alcohol. It's like some fraternity prank gone bad.
Yeah, but it actually reminds me of a serial killer case my boss, when I first started here, used to talk about a lot. What did they call the guy? The Barber Street Boozer.
The Barber Street Boozer. Yeah, wasn't that in the mid-70s? I think 1975. I was a little girl, but I kind of remember people talking about him.
Well, I'm sure it seemed particularly deviant at the time. What was it? 4 Johns trolling for transvestite prostitutes. They wind up dead, all of them force-fed alcohol.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, all 4 of those murders occurred in the same neighborhood as Marcel's Cabaret, and the Barber Street Boozer...
Never got caught. You could have a cold case on your hands.
I'll put in the request for the cold case files on the Barber Street Boozer. It'll be worth it just to see if there are any other similarities between this case and those unsolved.
Alright, blood tox.
We're looking for any sign of the drug, hydramazine.
Hydramazine. It's a heart medication that works to expand the blood vessels. I don't see any evidence that this victim was using it, though.
So that's not Floyd Collister. Just what we need. An impersonator of an impersonator.
Nice.
Oh good, you're still here.
I just don't feel like being anywhere else right now. This place always felt like home. But now that Marcel's dead, I just don't know.
We're hoping you can help us with a case of mistaken identity.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, the CSI just let the guy stick around at the crime scene. Just sitting there, doing anything. Alright, can you help us identify the victim?
Would you mind coming down to the coroner's office with us?
Sure, I can do that. But you mean it might not be Marcel? I don't understand. But sure, no problem. Whatever you need, I'll come with you right now. That's not... Oh no! That's not Marcel!
It's not.
Oh no!
Do you know who it is, Mr. Beaumont?
But I saw her! I saw her with my own eyes, I'm telling you! But this... Oh dear God, that's Wally! I can't believe it, that's Wally Beganowski! I mean Misapprehension! What the hell's going on?
Mr. Beaumont, we're so very sorry. and we deeply appreciate your help. I can give you the name of someone if you need someone to talk to right now. And I promise we'll be in touch. Okay? Thank you. Well, looks as though Marcel just went from being our victim to being our prime suspect. I'll have Brass track down her home address and put a bolo out on her car. Or rather, his car, since it's still registered under Floyd Callister. While he's covering that, why don't we check out Mr. Biganowski's home? See what we can find there.
I don't know why they dress up as women and don't get well, they speak of themselves as women. They make other people speak of them as women, and they dress up like women, but they don't get. They get plastic surgery to stop the aging, but they don't get plastic surgery to, I don't know, cut off their dicks or make them new boobs. I don't understand why.
Love
Let's
what
go
you've
down.
done with the place. Well, certainly defies stereotypes.
Yeah, I can see why you called me for backup. Tough neighborhood.
Hello, cutie. Oh my god. I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. Come on.
Las Vegas Crime Lab, freeze! Hands where I can see them, now!
That's Marcel. Who are you?
I'm Floyd Callister. Don't shoot, please.
See?
Mr. Callister, we're here investigating the murder of Wallace Biganowski. Can you tell us where you were last night?
I can't. I can't talk right now.
Why? Do you need your pills?
I forgot them back there. I'm supposed to take them every day.
Riley, could you take Mr. Callister to get his medication? We'll stay and process the scene.
I'm on it.
Riley will call us when she gets back to the station. In the meantime, let's see if Wally or Floyd left behind anything useful.
Alright. On the ground. No. That's a cigarette butt with DNA.
That's the cigarette Callister was smoking. Could come in handy if we need his DNA.
See? I'm just that good.
Ah, someone who knows how to use one.
So, nothing? Alright.
Time for laundry.
Oh! There's things. No? Huh. Alright.
Quite the homemaker.
Hello, ladies.
My grandmother collected these.
Who cares? Nothing. Nothing. Is that all? Oh, boxes.
Somebody never finish unpacking?
Happens. Pirac loads.
I wonder if it's homemade.
Well, they are fugly, so yeah, I guess it is.